Game Pass, because I'm seeing this one a lot over the weekend. I guess it was the I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head, but one of the founders of Arcane basically said Game Pass is bad for the industry. Excuse me. We've seen a few other people speak out about this. Game Pass is bad for the industry. I have long said Game Pass is the best value in gaming. And I've always said that from a consumer standpoint, because I think it brings value to the money that you're putting into the subscription, right? With the content that you're getting, especially now over the past couple of years, are really starting to think it is a great value, 100%. Is it hurting the industry? I know Sean Layden's had comments about it, right? We've heard from different people various things. You hear some developers say it's great. You hear some say it's bad. Like Greg was on KFGD talking about this, and he kind of made that point that depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different answer every time. I think, was it Chris String? I believe it was Chris String. I saw something online where I guess he did reach out for a comment about is Game Pass profitable? And it sounds like from a third party standpoint, yes, it is. They're not including first party as a part of that, if I read that correctly, and I could be misquoting it, so I don't want to dive too deep into that because I probably should have done more research before I start talking about this. But the point I'm trying to make on this is we don't know, is it sustainable, is it not sustainable? But the question I have about Game Pass and its long-term viability is, if Amy Hood and all the number crunchers, Tim Stewart's, all of them, if they're looking at the raw numbers and seeing what Game Pass is doing currently, and the math ain't mathing, this was their exit ramp. They should be getting out of the Game Pass business now, if that's the case, is my opinion on it. If there is not long-term sustainability for Game Pass right now, with everything that's going on in the industry, with all the layoffs that is happening, all the uncertainty is happening, the effort to push towards AI, everything that's going on, you could have exited Game Pass and nobody, sure, as a customer, I'd be bummed to see it go, but I go, hey, I guess it didn't work, and you move on. So I'm very interested in that I'm sure we'll never get a straight direct answer other than, the quotes that we've had over the years, and obviously what Chris String just got. But it seems to me, if Game Pass is not working, if it is not working, if it's truly hurting the industry, and you have this uproar from developers about it, now's the time. Get out. You should get out. But what I think instead we've seen is they're doubling down on it. Because like I said, that showcase, day one on Game Pass, play anywhere. Like, if anything, obviously Call of Duty being in it now is a thing. So this is where I say again, leadership. They're making the call on this. We are on the outside looking in, so we'll never know 100% what the books look like and what it truly is. Is this a gamble? Are they just taking a huge risk? Or is this something that internally they're like, no, this is working for what we want? I don't know, man. I really don't. Just that as a consumer, I love the service. I take advantage of it. I've gotten subs for my kids, all of that. We use it in this house 100%. But if it's going to hurt the industry as a whole, if it is going to harm developers that are outside of the Xbox ecosystem to make great games and to, have long-term success, then it shouldn't be around. That's just my opinion on it, because I think I'm a fan of games. I'm a gamer. I want to see games succeed. I don't care what platform. It could be Xbox, PlayStation. It could be the goddamn ColecoVision. Bring it back. I don't care. I just want great games to play. I want to see these studios have success and thrive. And if there is something out there that is hurting that effort, then it needs to go away.